318 days. That is 7,632 hours. That is 457,920 minutes. That is how much time I have invested in this game, building my account, helping to build my community. And just in a few days, it was all thrown away. If you haven't been paying attention, the Kingshot world just shattered. Bootleg is stepping away. Mad King is done. Apeshot is finished. They didn't just leave because they lost a war. They left because the war was rigged. Bots, scripts, automated empires. We asked the developers to fix it, and their answer was silence. For a while, people thought we were crazy. They said the enemies were just better. They said we were sore losers. But then we found the chat logs. This is the leader of Kingdom 86. Here she is admitting to using emulator macros since July of last year. They weren't just cheating, they were teaching others how to cheat. They built an army of bots, recorded tutorials, and bragged about it in a 3,000 plus person Discord. She claims she can do all the same actions in one click. That is the definition of a rigged game. Hey, I'm just adding this in here after the fact. This screenshot is legitimately them saying they are going to grab all the open transfer spots in 3 with their synchronized farm accounts. And then they wanted to do it to 45 as well. This goes much further than any kingdom versus kingdom. This goes into transfer, and this goes into every single event we play. So, I did what any community member would do. I reported the news. And what happened? I was muted for 7 days. The reason? Spam. I reached out to the moderation team to appeal. And I want to be clear, the Discord mods are volunteers. They are players like us. They don't work for the company. And we believe that Devs in Action is putting the poor moderators in a very difficult position. But I did hear a little snippet of the truth. They said we were told to stop that until things settle. This wasn't a spam filter. This was a direct order from the dev team to the volunteers. They aren't trying to fix the cheating. They're forcing the volunteers to hide the evidence until we settle down. But we didn't settle down. We got louder, and finally, today, we forced them to blink. Every single player in the game received this letter. They claim they are constantly monitoring. If you were monitoring, why did the #1 player in the world have to quit to get your attention? Why did 86 get away with it for 7 months? This isn't an update. This is panic. They are terrified because the wallets are closing. They sent that letter to calm you down. They want you to go back to spending, back to clicking. But look at the comments. The world is watching now. Brazil, Turkey, the US. We are done playing by their rules. Until they ban the bots, we don't play. 1 click equals 1 action. Game over.